Hello and welcome to Elyse Leren Yoga. I'm coming at you from Tampa, Florida. This is my new home state, so thank you for joining me in my new yoga room. I'm very excited that we now have a space for these videos. Today we're working with some binding in the chest and arms and shoulders, as well as some balance aspects. So a strap might be your best friend today, and if you don't have a yoga strap, you can always grab a necktie, a belt, a scarf, a pillowcase, anything that will just allow you to have some space between your hands for more length in your arms. So you can just set that to the side for now, and we're going to start in a child's pose. Separate your knees out wide, bring your big toes to touch, and crawl your arms out in front of you with your forehead on the mat. Start to use your breath to stretch the muscles in between each rib. Notice how deep your breath is showing up for you today. If it's a bit more shallow and solely in your upper chest, or if you can feel it all the way down past your lowest rib to your belly, your low back. And that's why we show up. We show up for many reasons, but one of the main reasons is to connect with the breath, which helps us regulate the rest of the body, the mind, the heart rate, the temperature. So as you start to focus on your breath, know that how it's showing up for you can be manipulated and changed. There's no right or wrong. It just is. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through your nose, fill up completely. Open your mouth, exhale, let it all go. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Even at the bottom of your exhale, see if you can press more air out to completely empty the lungs. 1 more, inhale. Pause it full. Inhale, another sip. Open your mouth, exhale, let it all go. And likewise from the last time, see if you can press out even more air at the bottom. Now close down your mouth, start to breathe in and out through your nose. For Ujjayi Pranayama, send your breath to the back of your throat. Press down through your hands. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Step your knees a bit closer. Come into a tabletop, all fours. We'll get into some cat-cows to warm up the spine. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, press into the mat, tuck your chin to your chest. Energetically draw your knees closer together. 2 more, inhale, open the front of your body, separate your knees a bit wider. Exhale, curl in, draw your knees a bit closer. 1 more round, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right leg into the air behind you. When you're ready, reach your left arm forward. Now reach in both directions, take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. 2 more, inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, tuck and curl. 1 more, breath in, reach. Breath out, curl. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, lower your right toes to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Circle through your wrist. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm underneath your right. Lower all the way down to your outer shoulder and your left temple. Now from here, lift your right foot back off the ground. Find your stability. Turn your toes to the right and send your leg all the way out to the side. And I'll have to move over to have some space for this. Then lower your foot so you can now see your toenails. Really root through the pinky toe edge of your foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Flip your palm away from you and find a half bind. First bind here, peel your right shoulder open. Continue to rock down through your left arm, your right foot. On your next inhale, create a bit more space in the right side of your chest. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Send your right foot to the back of your mat. Press down, inhale, reach your left arm up, open up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lift your left knee off the ground and send it straight back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend at your knee, open up your hip, circle through your ankle. You can also circle through your knee a few times if your hips would like a little extra space today. Inhale, straighten back through your left leg, square your hips. Exhale, step your left ankle in front of your right ankle, step your foot off to the side. And then lift your right foot off the ground, sweep it in front of your left foot and over to the left. So we're slowly crisscrossing the legs one at a time. Keep weight in your hands for as long as you can. Keep your hips high. And the breath doesn't need to match each individual movement. Just continue to breathe deeply here as you travel up your space. We will meet at the top of the mat with the right ankle in front of left. You can always bring your hands to fingertips or to blocks. Once you arrive, release your head and neck. Rock your weight forward and back, side to side to get into all of the moving parts of your legs. Keep your head heavy. Now from here, come back through center. Walk your hands on earth or on blocks to the right. Press your left hip back in space. Keep your head heavy. Feel the length in the muscles that surround your IT band here. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Lift your head last. Find a shoulder roll at the top. Inhale, arms to lift. Root through your left foot a bit more. Capture your left wrist. Pull your left arm up and over to the right. Now feel length from your left foot up to your left fingertips. On your next inhale, both arms lift. Lift your right knee up with you, one-legged mountain. Take your time getting there if you need a few steps to arrive. Now press down through your left foot a bit more. Square your hips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, big toes touch. Bend at your knees. Airplane your arms for airplane chair. Root down through your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms lift. Again, take your time, square your hips. Take another breath in, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, big toes touch, airplane chair. Inhale, arms lift, chair pose, Utkatasana. Keep your knees together and knees really bent deeply here to where you feel the warmth building in your leg muscles. Take another breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, your left arm forward. Pull your left knee and hip back. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Right knee, right hip back. Inhale, both arms lift, mountain pose. Exhale, hands through heart, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate your feet a bit wider here. Exhale, fold, release your head and neck. Bring hands to opposite elbow creases and gently rock side to side. Breathe into the space now between each vertebra. Come back through center, release your arms. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands and step back to a plank. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Spread wide from your thumbs to your pinkies. Inhale. Exhale, shift your shoulders forward, bend elbows 90 degrees, and slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, lengthen your legs back. Inhale, curl up, cobra pose. Draw your shoulders up with you and then round them down your back. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Let's do that one more time. Root through your feet. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, then down your back. Elbows hug in. Exhale, forehead down. Keep your knees on the ground. Inhale, press up to tabletop.
And use your exhale to settle back through center, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Side 2, inhale, lift your left leg back. Reach your right arm forward, thumb up. Reach in both directions, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. 2 more, inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, tuck and curl. 1 more, in and out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your left toes to the back of your mat. Inhale, peel your right arm open. You can make a fist or keep your hand open and find a wrist circle. One direction and then the other. On your next exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath your left. Lower down to your outer right shoulder, your right temple. And then start to re-lift your left leg. Turn your toes to the left to open your hip and send your foot out so that it is now in line with your outer hip. Root down through the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Inhale your left arm to lift. Exhale, turn your palm away from you, find a half bind. Peel your left shoulder open so you feel a gentle twist through your spine. What does it feel like to breathe deeply in this pose? Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Before you come out, re-lift your left foot and send it back. Close off your hip as you lower the ball of your foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right hand down. Root down through both hands and your back foot. Inhale, lift your right knee up and send it all the way back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend at your knee, open your hip, circle through your ankle, one direction and then the other. Lift your left shoulder as high as your right. Inhale, straighten back through your right leg, square your hips. Exhale, sweep your right ankle in front of your left. Again, crisscross your legs one at a time. Make the movements a bit slower so you can really feel each individual transition all the way up to the top of your space. Come up to fingertips or blocks when you need to. Then we'll meet with left ankle in front of right. Start to rock your weight forward and back, side to side. To warm up your hips slowly, keep your head heavy. Now walk your hands on earth or blocks to the left. Press your right hip back in space. Re-release your head. Inhale your hands back through center. Exhale, slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Lift your head last. Find a shoulder roll at the top. Inhale, arms lift. Root through your right foot. Exhale, pull your right arm up and over to the left. You can bump your hips a bit more to the right if that feels good for you. Inhale, both arms lift. Lift your left knee up, one-legged mountain. Press down through your right leg to plug it into your hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, both feet down, airplane chair. Root through your left foot now. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Take your time. Exhale, root through your left foot. Inhale here, find space. Exhale, big toes touch, airplane chair. Inhale to chair. Keep your knees bent, maybe sit your hips a bit lower. Exhale, lower your right arm to the left. Open twist. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, open twist to the left. Keep your knees, your hips together. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, sit a bit lower. So good. Inhale, arms lift, mountain. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate your feet a bit wider here. Exhale, fold, plant your hands and step back to a plank. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward. Now option to come halfway down for chaturanga or go all the way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Bend in your elbows wherever you go, chest open. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. First time in home base with both feet down, take a moment to just move it around, whatever that means for you. You can walk your hands wider, your feet wider, you can bend your knees, pedal your heels, shake your head. When you're ready to settle, plug your arms into your shoulders. For me, I have to bring my shoulders more forward to get that integration. Lift up through your sit bones and draw your belly button to your spine. Inhale, lift your right leg into the air. Exhale, knee to nose one time. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step forward to a lunge. Feet hip width distance apart here. Now bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling for a grounded twist. Feel your feet connect. Maybe start to lift up onto fingertips on your left hand. Maybe even just one finger down. Take another breath in. Exhale, right arm pulls you up and back. Open standing twist. Root down a bit more through the big toe mound of your back foot. Front knee right over your front ankle. Now lower your right hand to the back of your left leg. Inhale, exalted lunge. Shine your heart up towards your left thumb. Keep length in your low back. Take another breath in. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Sweep your left arm to meet your right. Airplane pyramid pose. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Cartwheel it open. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Turn your right toes forward, your left toes to the back. Now, if you need to move a little bit just to kind of flush the body here, feel free to do so. And then arrive with shoulders over hips, front knee over front ankle. Look in the same direction as your belly button. Draw your chin back, align your ears over your shoulders. Then draw your gaze back over your right fingertips. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Bump your right hip a bit further forward. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Glide forward, forward, forward. Keep shifting your right hip back. Right hand to leg, earth or block. Left arm straight up. Now instead of worrying about getting your hand to the ground, think about creating more length in your right side. Micro bend in the front knee. Lower your gaze today towards your right big toe so that you feel a release in your neck. Are you still breathing? Inhale, left arm pulls you up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, Skandasana, bend your left knee, lift your right toes. And you can always take it into more of a lateral lunge if you need to here. Hands to the earth, lift your heart forward. Big move coming up. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Turn your right toes back to the top of your space. Exhale, launch halfway into a cartwheel for a half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Now left toes will be in the front plane of your body, so you should be able to see them past your belly button. Right toes point straight ahead of your heel. Reach up through your left arm a lot, micro bend in your right knee. Just like triangle pose, just flipped on its side. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, left hand down, square your hips to the earth. Dial your left toes down, standing splits. Release your head completely towards your right shin. So good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, step it back. One more move here. Inhale, high crescent lunge, Ashta Chandrasana, hands together. Exhale, hands through heart, hinge forward, and hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Revolved lunge. Bump your left hip as high as your right. Rotate through your rib cage without needing to rest it on your right leg. We're almost off that right leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands to frame your front foot. Plant your hands, inhale, plank or ekapada, one-legged. Exhale, shift forward, come halfway or all the way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Bend in your elbows. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Side two, same deal here. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step forward to a lunge. Back knee stays lifted. Right hand on the earth. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now lift your right hip as high as your left. Root through your feet. Start to get light in that right hand. Take one more breath in. Exhale, open standing twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Settle your front knee forward. Maybe draw your gaze to your back hand. Take one more breath in. Exhale, left hand to the back of your right leg. Inhale, right arm up, heart up. Exalted lunge. Plug your right arm in. Keep that bend in your front knee. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, sweep both arms behind you. Straighten-ish your front leg. Airplane pyramid. 5-pointed star on your inhale. Cartwheel open to open your hips. Exhale, settle into warrior two. Again, move if you need to. And then start to settle. Feel grounded in the pose. You can breathe a bit deeper here. Open your left knee towards the pinky toe edge of your foot. Squeeze your feet energetically towards one another. Keeping this, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and back. Left hip slightly forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. Reach forward, forward, forward. Left hand to earth, leg or block. Right arm up. And again, think more about creating length in each side as if you didn't even have a ground to touch with your left hand. Lower your gaze down to release your head and neck just a bit. Fill this shape with space through your breath. Right arm pulls us up. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, Skandasana. Right knee bends. Now either keep your hips high with toes pointing forward or sink on in, whatever feels best for you, but it's a full body experience. So if you're feeling really crunchy in the upper body by getting deep into the hips, maybe come out a bit. Root through the feet. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Turn your left toes forward. Exhale, half cartwheel into a half moon. Right leg lifts. Right arm reaches up. And if you fall out, just come back in. It's okay. There's no such thing as yoga perfect here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Square your hips. Dial your right toes down. Release your head and neck. Feel the length in all 3 hamstrings and the backs of both of your legs. Take one more breath in. Exhale, step it back to a lunge. One more part here. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms lift. Palms touch. Exhale, hands through heart hinge forward and hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Now arm presses into leg here, but leg will also press into arm. Peel your belly off of your thigh. Maybe lower your gaze down. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank or ekapada, one-legged. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, look to the top of your space, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, skip, jump to a forward fold. Bend at your knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Similar to the beginning of class, exhale, right arm back, find a twist. Root through your right foot, inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, both arms lift overhead, one-legged mountain. Exhale, full airplane Dekasana, send everything back. Reach through your left heel like crazy, keep your chest open, take one more breath in. Exhale, step back for warrior one, back heel down. Now as you come up, interlace your fingers at your low back. Inhale, lift your heart, reach through both heels downward. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold inside your right knee, release your head. Shift your right hip back towards your left knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands by way of your low back. Bring both arms inside your right leg. Bring your right arm underneath your right leg and off to the side. Now, if you would like to go for the full bind, grab your strap and bring it in your left hand, then bring your strap over your right side. Then reach your right hand up for your left hand or for the other end of your strap. Shift your right hip back. Breathe into the sensations here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Lift your back heel, inhale, look forward. Exhale, pop your left foot up to meet your right, forward fold. And just move your upper body like seaweed on the ground, creating a release in your upper back and shoulders. Side two, I'll show you how to use the strap for that transition, okay? Bring your big toes to touch, bend at your knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist to the left arm back, right arm forward, knees squared. Root through your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, full airplane, send everything back. Now reach through that right leg. Lift your arms a bit higher. Reach forward through the crown of your head. Take a breath in. Exhale. Step back for warrior one. Back heel on the ground. Arms stay at your low back. Interlace opposite hand on top. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, humble warrior. Hinge at your hips and fold. Release your head completely. Micro bend in your elbows. Keep your shoulder blades drawing down your back away from your ears. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands inside your left leg. Now option to grab the strap and bring it in your right hand. Left arm travels underneath your left leg. You can tent your fingertips to the side. Now bring the strap in your right hand around your low back for a half bind. Reach your left hand around your outer left leg for your other hand or your strap. Keep that bend in your front knee and your back heel down. Release your head and breathe. If this feels super intense, you can stay here a bit longer. Pause the video and breathe. Give your body more space in areas that feel tight. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your bind. Inhale, look forward, lift your back heel. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your space. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toe heel your feet to hang off your mat for Malasana. Hands to heart, you can sit on a block if you'd like. If your hips are feeling open here, maybe lift up a bit so you feel more engagement through the muscles. I'm going to demo, and then you can pause the video and try this out. Right, so we are working towards a full bound revolved half moon. So I'll show you first and then feel free to try it out. I'll show it to you with the strap. If you don't want to use the strap, then just don't. You can just, do it without. So we will start standing at the top of your mat in a forward fold. So from Alasana, you can just lift your hips and step your feet closer together. Step your left leg back. And then with your strap in your hand, inhale, arms to lift. Palms touch. Hands through heart, exhale. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. We've been here before. Please feel free to stay here. You can even lower your back knee and just breathe. Or bring the strap into your right hand and loop it around your low back. Now for the full bind, left hand comes underneath your right thigh and can capture strap or hand. You can loosen up on the strap as much as you need here. Option to stay here. This is very intense. You can lower your gaze down. Or start to root through your right foot, come up onto your back tippy toes, and maybe slowly start to peel your back foot into the air. Make sure to breathe and find patience with yourself. To come out, step it back, release your strap, release your hands, pop left foot up to meet your right, and find a forward fold before you go into side two. Try that out and let me know what you think. From here, lower yourself down to your mat. Come all the way down to your back. Bring your strap with you. Separate your feet mat width distance apart and windshield wiper your legs side to side to release your glutes, your low back. And come back through center when you're even on both sides. Bring your right knee in towards your belly. Loop your strap around the bottom of your right leg. And lift your right leg straight up. Now you can stay here with your left knee bent or extend the leg, whatever feels better for you today. Just like a half happy baby pose, but with the strap today, and your hand can be as far up as you'd like. Bend your right knee out towards the outer edge of your rib cage. Keep the bottom of your foot pointing up, right elbow down. And it's just exploring a shape you've probably been in many times before in a new way. Inhale, lift your right leg back up. Rebend your left knee if you extended. Exhale, cross your left knee over your right. You can ditch your strap. To your cactus, your arms, and lower your knees to the left. Keep your shoulder blades grounded. Come back to your breath if your mind has started to wander elsewhere. Come back to your mat, back to your practice. Inhale, come back through center. Uncross your legs, right foot down. Bring your left knee in, find your strap, and loop it around the bottom of your left foot. Then extend your legs straight up. The closer you pull your toes to your face, the deeper the stretch for your hamstrings. The further you move your heel forward, the less intense it will be. So meet yourself where you are here. If you're shaking, it's a bit too much. Now start to bend your left knee outside of your left side rib cage. Bottom of your foot points up, left elbow down. Right leg can extend if you haven't already gone there. Take one more breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Rebend your right knee if you straightened it. Ditch your strap, cross left thigh over right. Bump hips to the left, knees to the right, to your cactus, your arms, and fall in. We did a lot of twisting today. This is the one that's more of a release for the body. Less rigid, more held. Inhale, come back through center, uncross your legs. Bring both knees in towards your belly. Wrap arms around your shins. Give yourself a loving squeeze that promotes gratitude for this amazing body. Inhale. Exhale, final Shavasana. Take up space. Move all items out of reach. And let all of the work be for this peak pose. The most beneficial pose in the practice. Today, leave you here. Please stay for as long as you'd like. I hope to see you on your mat very soon. From my heart to yours, Shanti.